like a physical blow. He stopped dead in his tracks. No, I'll tell you it's on the plane. What? What did I say? You know there's, like, creepy blow-up dolls you can buy. Yeah. What? There's a factory in Deptford that makes them, and apparently a whole batch has gone missing that was accidentally filled with an explosive gas. Propane, I think they said. We shouldn't laugh. No, we shouldn't. And they could. Prove potentially dangerous. Very dangerous. In fact, they could explode. Ronan's eyes widened in horror. He suddenly felt a profound sense of nausea. His stomach churning. Charlotte, I've got to go. I don't feel very well. What's wrong with you? Ronan, anything the matter, sir? No, it's all right. I just feel a bit sick. Very, very sick. Look, I'll phone. You, okay? Yes. He rushed off, leaving Charlotte bewildered and alone in the darkening market, the alarming news report now making perfect, horrifying sense. Back at the van, Deluxe was still trying to find a market for the dolls, pacing furiously near the vehicle, a can of air freshener in one hand. Mick arrived, breathless, having finally made it from the pub, his face etched with worry. That's the third complaint tonight, Deluxe, about your rotten tomatoes. Where did we get those tomatoes from, Ronan? They're attracting flies. I'm not. Mick, they're lollies. Right in the mouth if you're pulling my leg. Explosive gas. I've never heard of anything so daft. Shut up and keep spraying. Alistair, we need to keep them cool, keep them stable. Deluxe yelled, frantically trying to spray the dolls with the can of air freshener, a futile gesture against the invisible threat. Right, right, over there, over there. Look, over there on the corner. Careful. Alistair. All right, follow him over here. Go on, just dropping them off. Deluxe shouted, trying to maneuver the van, which was now emitting a faint, high-pitched hiss, a chilling sound in the quiet alley. I thought you said you heard a sussing sound, Deluxe, Alistair asked, nervously, his eyes wide. I did. I was making a funny noise like something was going to happen. The only thing that's happened so far is poor old Mum's clothing's got all dirty. I shall have to take it all down to dry cleaners now. Deluxe. They'll charge a fortune. For this! Ronan burst onto the scene, his face ashen, his chest heaving. Deluxe. Them dolls are dangerous. They've been on the news everywhere. They're time bombs. They're going to explode. Deluxe, still in denial, retorted, how do you know it was them dolls that they was talking about? Ronan, it could be any dolls. I know, right? I just know. Well, the only thing that I know is I've got 60 quid laying out over there. We're hanging about here like a couple of spare ones at a wedding. Oh, come on, I've had enough of this. Come on, Alistair, Ronan, let's get out of here. Deluxe grabbed Ronan and Alistair, pulling them away from the van with surprising strength, just as a faint whiff of burning plastic reached their noses, mixing with the pungent smell of propane. They rounded the corner, stumbling, just as a loud bang echoed behind them, followed by another and another, like a string of giant firecrackers. Flames erupted from the van, sending plumes of black smoke into the night sky, illuminating the horrified faces of the Trotwood family. The sound of exploding plastic dolls, one by one, reverberated through Cobblestone Corner, a symphony of destruction. Alistair, despite the imminent danger, still managed to quip a survival mechanism honed by years of naval service. See, Deluxe told him not to have. The mutton vindaloo. That could have happened anywhere. Ronan, we only just got rid of them in time. We was well lucky. Deluxe gasped, staring at the inferno. His grand scheme quite literally going up in smoke. A spectacular failure. Ronan looked at his brother, then back at the burning van, awry, almost relieved, smile spreading across his face. No, Deluxe, it's not luck. It's Mum! Mum! Yeah, she's up there somewhere, watching over us, probably giving us a ride. Telling off for all this chaos, but still looking out for her boys. Oh, yeah, it's the old April going, is it? It's the old April going, Deluxe. Nodded, a rare moment of genuine reflection on his face, before quickly snapping back to his usual self, his eyes already scanning the horizon for the next opportunity for profit in the ashes. Right, well, the good news is, Ronan, we still have the gold chains from Arthur, and they're definitely not going to explode. Ronan just shook his head, a weary smile still on his face. In Cobblestone Corner, one disaster merely made way for the next, like an endless, chaotic carousel. The grand schemes of Deluxe Trotwood ensured that life, for the Trotwood family, was never dull, rarely profitable, but always, unequivocally, a comedy of the highest order. And as the flames from the exploding dolls illuminated the night, painting the sky in fiery hues, he knew, with a sinking feeling in his stomach, that tomorrow would bring a whole new set of problems, probably involving a dodgy batch of novelty singing fish, or perhaps a pyramid scheme involving ethically sourced artisanal cheeses. His life, he realized, was simply a series of unfortunate, yet endlessly entertaining, events.